Hey guys, is there anything more relaxing than the sound of running water? I'm just out here doing a little bit of exploring, but I want to introduce to you episode 4 of the small cabin build. Obviously, it's quite a bit different from what you're used to, but I promise you by the end, we're going to tie in directly to what it is we're doing, catching cooks and wilderness living. We're going to be able to go out our back door and actually be able to do all the things that we love to do. It's about bringing ourselves closer to nature. Now, this isn't a solo build. We're using power tools and we're using a bunch of men. That's right, this is a project built created by men. So I want to showcase exactly what men are capable of doing. If you're just joining me, go back to the playlist. All the episodes will be organized in the playlist from beginning to end. We're sponsored by Norwood, and the reason is because we can actually just go out anywhere we want on this property and get the materials we need. So it's about reclaiming all sorts of dead trees that would be useless to anybody else and actually turning them into something very useful. In this episode, we're gonna clean up some of the deadfall we have around a tree, including a giant cherry tree, which actually threatens our cabin build. So we gotta get this out of the way before it lands on all the structure we built so far. So stick around. So we got a lot of the framing done so far. We're working on the loft now. So we're rejigging. So this is gonna be the platform that sits on top. Well, it's actually not gonna be on top of the first level. It's gonna be recessed a little bit. I have to show you what I mean by that. But these are just pine logs we got from real close to the cabin site. They were dead, rotten, fallen over. So we're trying to do live edge, but my live edge might not work. Anyway, Kevin's got something in mind, I have no idea. So he's ripping off another one of the live edges, I guess, to make it work. So back on the sawmill it goes. So like I said, we've got most of the structure built so far. The 2x4s were easy to come by. What's more challenging were the 2x6s for the roof. So they're over here. We worked really hard on these, did a lot of slogging and hauling and pulling. And we're going to get 2x6. We get like 2 or 3, sometimes just 1, sometimes none out of these pine logs that we're getting from the forest back here. Are they going to be live edge or no anymore?
Well, I didn't want to take too much meat off the floor, so we're going to stick a live edge on after to make it look pretty, yet be completely safe. Stick out past the wall.
Sticking out a little bit.
Go that way. Right there.
It's not sticking out. Oi. That's the first of our loft pieces. It goes all the way across here, and then from there we'll be able to run this way, lengthwise. Mine will go in, I know that. My way? That's it. My way. Okay. So after we got most of the cabin up here, we discovered we got a little bit of a problem. We got a big dead tree right here that's just about to fall. So we got an arborist over here. He's throwing some ropes up, and we're actually gonna cut this tree down before it ends up on our cabin. It's very precarious actually. He threw a rope up there and he's pulling on the rope, and the whole top of the tree is actually shaking. So to prevent it from falling this way, we're gonna cut it and try to make it go the other way.
I'm Joe from JL's Tree Service.
And you're gonna save us from losing our cabin?
I'm gonna try and save us from losing the cabin. That's it.
Oh yeah, it's moving.
It's moving like, it's gotta be moving like 8 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's moving a lot.
And we're not even, that's just a string line pulling a rope through it. I think we should be able to persuade it back enough that when we pull and we cut and pull, it should fall on the line we want. So we're taking this cherry tree down. It's got quite a lean, a back lean and a side lean away from the direction we want it to go. So we've set up a guy line to hold it from falling towards the cabin, which we're avoiding happening. So that's going to act to hold it in place with the lean it already has. And then we have a secondary line that's going to pull the direction we want it to go. So as it starts to go over, the guy line will tighten up, and then the tree will be pulled in the direction, and it will just kind of, the tension of the guy line should keep it on the line we want it to go on. So we'll see what happens here. You never know with trees, and we'll hope for the best. My company is called JL's Tree Service. We operate out of Guelph, Ontario. We've been in business for about 5 years, and yeah, we service people with tree work in the area, you know, Guelph and surrounding areas, Kitchener, Cambridge, Rockwood, you know, Fergus, Elora, and we specialize in rigging, climbing, ash trees, that sort of thing. So saws just butter right through it. So okay, Don, just give it a shot for 1 sec, okay? I want to, like, barely anything, just turn it on for a sec. Okay, will do. But when I tell you to go, just hold the button, okay? Okay. All right, ready, guys? Let's go, Don. Go, Don!
No, it's going right.
We got it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Look, it's gonna go on the hinge now.
How much hinge you got? A lot?
It's gonna sit in the hinge, watch. And that's why I left a lot. So then it'll break while it gets where we want. Then when it breaks, it's gonna go on the hinge. You got her! Okay, so we got the tree down. The job was successful. We didn't hit the cabin. We had a little hiccup. We had a barber chair happen where it basically just broke. The tree splits vertically when there's not enough cut and there's too much pole and that sort of thing. But all in all, it was successful because we didn't hit the cabin. Nobody got hurt. We were all away from it when it happened. So what we set out to do was a success.
So if they want to look you up, where do they find you?
If you want to look us up, where we go to our website at www.jlstree.com. or you can search us on Google or Facebook, Instagram. Our hashtag, or our tag name is @JLStree for Instagram, and we have a Facebook page as well.
All right guys, as you can see, the cabin is still standing after we took out that massive tree. I'm thinking we're gonna build a pond down here, so it's part of an ongoing thing. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself because we haven't even built the cabin, but it'd be nice to build a little pond in area down here, don't you think? Attract some of the wildlife. And right now it's all blow down, so the animals aren't using it. So the more trees we cut down, the better, because it's a mess down there. And there are some deer that want to come through here. They're just getting tangled up in all the brush. So we'll pull that stuff out and make a nice vista, so that when we're sitting at the cabin here, we can see into the forest and hopefully attract more wildlife.